Catholic Charities of Eastern Virginia has been strengthening families and serving the poor in Hampton Roads since 1932. Catholic Charities provides services for family members of all ages, from infants to older adults, regardless of race, religion, or income level. Whether it is providing pregnancy support, resources, and free baby supplies for pregnant women in need, offering free or affordable mental health counseling, acting as guardians for those unable to care for themselves, or paying rent and utility bills for families facing hardships, Catholic Charities is there to inspire hope and change lives. Mark Gronsky's world exploded in December of 2013. After visiting his doctor for what he thought was a routine checkup, he was referred for an MRI.
I failed the concussion test, which was kind of an amazing thing. And so she set up for an MRI to have my head checked, and they, lo and behold, came back with 2 tumors.
Mark's family's only means of support was his paycheck. They worked with his surgeon and specialists to schedule surgery for July, knowing that he is the family's only driver and he would have no transportation to get his daughter back and forth to school.
My wife is chronically ill too, so she doesn't drive. So it was up to me, and I had to make sure that, you know, I had everything in place. I didn't think that come May I was going to start having vision problems because of the tumor, and so I had money set aside for a short term being out, and didn't expect to have this long-term problem.
The family planned for Mark to work up until his surgery, but he couldn't remain safely at work. Utilizing all his benefits meant that the family would be without income from July until late September, when he could return to work. Mark turned to Catholic Charities for help. Catholic Charities' Financial and Housing Counseling Department provides budget counseling, debt management, foreclosure prevention, and financial assistance programs to help families reach a platform of self-sufficiency. A Catholic Charities counselor worked with Mark and the bank holding his mortgage to modify his loan, which suspended his mortgage payment for several months, ensuring that he would not get behind during the time he was without income.
We sat down and she worked up the modification package for the mortgage company, which that in itself was a godsend because I didn't have a mortgage payment to pay. So it wasn't a crisis with the house. They took care of some of the electric bill to get it caught up, and the water bill, and it was, you know, just those little things eased the burden of trying to get by.
Last year alone, Catholic Charities dispersed $130,580 in rent, mortgage, and utility assistance to provide a lifeline for families in crisis. Many families receive services from multiple programs at Catholic Charities. Catholic Charities' Life Coach program provides help for the indigent, uninsured, and underinsured who use local emergency departments for primary care concerns. Last year, 1,760 patients received help finding free or affordable primary care and other resources to better manage their health and to save the hospital's much-needed resources for patients with true emergency needs.
In talking with patients, you will find that not only do they have medical issues going on, but there are other social issues going on. Maybe their lights are turned off. You have a diabetic who can't keep his insulin cold because his electricity's turned off. Or you have an asthmatic who can't afford their medications. So we work with those situations and we find solutions to better their situations outside of just the medical realm.
Last year, 99% of Life Coach patients were connected to primary care and did not return to the emergency department. Marta Figueroa is one such patient.
I didn't have insurance, and I didn't have a provider.
Marta found herself in the emergency department, very ill, without insurance or a doctor to turn to. Catholic Charities' Life Coach also helped Marta apply for financial help from the hospital to reduce her medical bills, helping her family breathe easier during this difficult time. Marta and her husband are now both working and have health insurance.
my family and we were scared, and that's why she fight for me, because when they said that it could be cancer and she called to make the appointment, they told her like they were gonna give the appointment like in a month, and she finally found me the appointment for the following week. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know. We didn't have money. We didn't have insurance, and she scheduled the appointment, and she walked with me all the steps that I need to do to find a good doctor. Telling you, we are working and we have insurance, but I will never forget Miss Vanessa, because she helped me the time that most I need. She was there for me, and I really appreciate that.
Last year, Catholic Charities served 6,409 families throughout Hampton Roads and the Eastern Shore. Oftentimes, families come to our doors when they have exhausted all resources and have nowhere else to turn. Maria Isabella is a toddler with spina bifida.
With her disability, she's not able to walk. She wasn't able to sit on her own as a almost toddler. So our physical therapist suggested for us to buy a little wheelchair. It's called a Zip-Zac, and it was about $1,000. We could not afford it at all. And someone told us to reach out to Catholic Charities to see if they could help us.
Utilizing the aid of our donors and the help of volunteers, Catholic Charities was able to provide the specialized wheelchair Bella needed to play as any toddler would, and replace the family's heavily carpeted floors, which Bella struggled to move on, with vinyl floors to improve her mobility.
We got a Zip-Zac, and in a matter of 2 weeks, we saw a huge difference in our daughter, from being able to go to one place to another at 9 months, wheeling around. It was amazing just to see how much she developed. Sadly, her world is very expensive. They make it very impossible to purchase a lot of these items that will help her. Catholic Charities has been a huge gift, not only because they've helped us with our floors and getting her Zip-Zac, just feeling like you have a family that you can reach out to, and honestly, like just one family. My husband and me, we talk about it all the time, and we're so grateful for what Catholic Charity has done for my husband and I, but especially for Bella. Just seeing my daughter be free, just seeing her just zoom around and scratch up my walls, and just Catholic Charity has given us freedom. Honestly, just to be parents and see our daughter just become Maria.
For more than 80 years, Catholic Charities has inspired hope and changed lives. But there is still more that we can do for families struggling in our community. Whether it is donating diapers or infant clothing, becoming a volunteer driver to take a senior in need to medical appointments, or simply committing to donate monthly, your help, in large and small ways, will change lives.